I was at a wedding yesterday. I was filming a wedding for someone, and I was at the groom's place, and the plan was that I'd shoot some stuff with the groom. Then there was a bus booked that was going to take the groom and the groom's party, and I was going to go on the bus to the reception, which was at the registry office in the city, and we had to be there by about 3 o'clock, because when you get married at the registry office, you have only a half an hour window.
Yeah.
So if you don't get there in time and don't get married in time, then you have to come back again next week.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people from interstate. It would have been shambles. Obviously, it's a wedding.
Yeah.
Anyway, the bus is meant to be there at 2:10. At 2:25, the groom is a little anxious, and he rings the guy who's booked the bus with.
Yeah.
And apparently, they've used this guy quite a lot in the last few years, and they know him quite well.
Marriage, divorce.
Yeah. And anyway, the groom's on the phone, and I'm looking at him, and he says, "Yeah, I'm just waiting for the bus." What do you mean you forgot?
Oh no!
So the guy who's the bus driver has just completely forgot to pick these people up. He's like in Dandenong or somewhere.
That's really shoddy.
So if you're the bus driver, how do you weasel your way out of this? Like, what's your explanation for not showing up?
That is quite a tough situation to get out of.
What about this, right? So, Nick, you're the guy, and you're like,
the groom.
Where's the bus?
Yeah,
and
so
I'm like,
yeah, you there?
Yeah.
There's just no sign of the bus, mate.
Yeah.
Because I need to get married.
Yeah, I've got some news for you.
Yeah, well, I've got some news too, and I'll have some news once I'm married, but I'm not married yet. So
Mate, she's been cheating on you. You don't want to marry her.
What's this got to do with the bus?
I'm saying...
What's this got to do with the bus?
I'm not there because I know that she's just going to break your heart. And I'm sorry you had to hear this from me, but...
This bus driver I've got a very loose association with.
Are you there with her, with the bus?
No, she's off with Derek.
Derek? I don't know Derek.
Yeah, well, of course you don't. She wouldn't sleep with people you know. Like, she's not stupid.
Not like you, evidently.
I booked a bus, mate. I want the bus anyway.
So even though you're not getting married, even though I've just told you your wife is cheating,
bus is booked and paid for. I've got a wedding to go for.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to help by not bringing the bus.
I'm going to get married, and I don't care if it's to my fiance or someone. I'm going to get married today.
So you don't mind that your fiance's been cheating on you?
All I know is that I had 2 commitments today.
Just check my diary. Get married and get on bus.
Got 2 boxes, both unchecked.
You know how I feel about having an unchecked box, buddy? I don't like it. I'm a doer. Something goes in my diary, it gets done. So he's just being pedantic.
Alright, so you want me to bring the bus, even though you're not getting married now, even though the wedding's off. Where do you want to take the bus ride to?
I'll probably take it to cash converters. Trade in this jewellery.
Tell you what, I'll go to cash converters. I'll pick something up for you. What do you want, a guitar?
No, I said I want the bus.
I want the bus. Okay? I want the bus.
Listen, jeez, you're making my life difficult, buddy, because I kind of assumed that once I told you you weren't getting married, I went to Dandenong.
When did you find this out?
A week ago.
You couldn't have told me a week ago?
I struggled.
I would have cancelled the appointment.
I was struggling about whether, listen, to tell us...
I would have gone one further than cancelling the appointment. I would have cancelled the wedding, to be honest.
Well, I only made the decision today to tell you about it.
In the last 5 minutes.
I thought,
I know it's probably not the best timing.
Yeah, who am I to...
Well, you made a decision in the last 5 minutes. The bus was due here 10 minutes ago. So... I want that bus. Give me that bus.
I'm getting on a bus today.
Oh, look, there's a public bus. You can just catch one of the buses down the road. It'll take you to, I don't know, the 804 loop. There you go.
The 804 loop.
If you're that intent on getting on a bus, I'm sure you can find a bus.
I'll put you under a bus in a moment, buddy. If you don't deliver that bus to my wedding, actually to me, so I can get to the wedding, it wouldn't be...
Hang on, I've got to go. The movie's about to start.